All right, so we are live on this Tuesday night, January 10th, and just pretty much sitting back, relaxing, seeing what happens next, seeing what we're going to do, and got quite a few requests to upload. I'll be uploading about 3 a day. If you sent in a paid request, I will get to it as soon as I can. Again, I'm uploading these about 3 a day, so just check back each day, and there'll be something up. Special K, Travis, hello to you both. How are you two doing? Ron, hello there. How's it going? Sorry about the clear in my throat. I know that can be annoying. Peter Freakout, I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Yeah, I know the slow mode is annoying, but it's just something I have to do. Just have to implement. People who've been on my streams, they know why I have to do that, but it is what it is. Yeah, haven't seen the menu. Hey there, I'm doing all right, Ron. How are you doing? Yeah, I haven't seen or heard much about the menu. You're playing Call of Duty World at War. You know what? I actually have never played a Call of Duty game. Never played it. I played Medal of Honor back in the day for PlayStation 1, but never played a Call of Duty game. Yeah, I just decided to come on here and see what's up, see what's going on, and see what happens, so to speak. Yeah, I mean, I don't know much about the menu. Mako King is doing good. He got his channel back, thankfully. So I'm definitely happy about that. So can't ask for anything more than that. So hey, ready in time with Chinese food. Yeah, I was watching your WWF Raw video on the 32X, and nice that you chose Owen Hart. That was really cool. Never played that one. I played the Royal Rumble game on Super Nintendo, but it's kind of the same with the meter and how you have to do the moves. Uh, kind of the similar feel and look to it. But I think it was Royal Rumble for Super Nintendo was the one I played. So yeah, that's the one I played. But yeah, I never played the Raw one. Well, I mean, I could guess it's about just a guy who cooks people for dinner. And I mean, I've seen a lot of movies like that. So, and it's not gonna bleed it. Believe me, it's not gonna beat out Blood Diner. You want to see something like that? Go watch Blood Diner, and I guarantee, no matter what, it's not gonna beat out Blood Diner. But anyway, maybe it's a good or a bad film, but yeah, it's not ain't gonna beat out Blood Diner. WWF Raw isn't as good as the arcade game on 32X. Owen seemed to have the best mega move. Yeah, tornado. Yeah, the tornado. I'm surprised it wasn't the Texas tornado having the tornado move. I don't know why. I've never seen Owen Hart do that in a match, that move. So I don't know where the hell that came from. Uh, I don't know what Fresh is. No, I didn't care to see the Insidious sequels. How's it going, John? How's everything going in Ireland? No cannibalism. Then I would assume it's about a guy like a chef wanting revenge on people that did him wrong. Kind of like if Gordon Ramsay was Jigsaw. Kind of like that. What was that Vincent Price movie where he was the actor and he was getting revenge on all the critics that complained about his stuff? There was a Vincent Price movie back in the day that had that kind of plot. Forget what it was. Was it Abominable Doctor Fives or was it another? Might be that, but I was another one as well. Of course, they're making a Saw film. They're cheap to make, and it's a recognizable brand. Only problem is no one has given a crap about Saw for at least 10 years, yet they still keep making it. Hey there, Lucas. Thank you for that. No interest in, because the first Insidious, I mean, eh, I've seen other, I've seen other films do that kind of stuff better. Menu Blues or the last Saw you saw was the second one. Well, you're not missing much because they're the same film. Three, four, five, six, seven. They're literally the same film. I know people say that with Friday 13th, but that's not really the case. Saw films is the case. You've seen them all if you've seen the first two. Thank you, Lucas. Well, Charles Wright is M. Night Shyamalan. I mean, what do you expect from M. Night Shyamalan at this point? I mean, let's be honest. Why do people expect good things from M. Night Shyamalan? How many bad films does he have to make before people go, you know what? He just sucks. You know, maybe he just sucks. You know, maybe he just stinks. Just saying. Maybe he just sucks. Yeah, Jason's been to Manhattan, space, and Hill. He's fights telekinetic people. I mean, there was a fake Jason. I didn't care for Old. I reviewed Old. It's a bad movie. It's a terrible movie. Stranger Things kid coming out. Coming out of what? What did he come out of? Oh, you mean coming out? So I don't care. Don't care. Why is that news that someone's coming out? I mean, why is that news? That's why I was a bit like, why is that any news for anybody? Like, so what? I mean, I just don't know what the big deal is. Again, what's the big deal? It's not a big deal. But then people make it out to be such a big deal. And I'm like, good for you. I came out as a straight guy. Throw me a parade. You know what they don't say? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Exactly. I mean, like, do you want a cookie? Do you want a parade? Eat a cookie and put the cookie down now. Don't care. Well, Peter freaked out. If they send money, they can feel free to do it. Stewart, I mean, if it's a paid request, sure. But I'm just so built up with paid requests, they come first. I have like over 30 to get to. Has MCU ruined your love for any superhero? It's just, let's put it this way: you can like cereal, but you can't eat the same cereal every single day, 7 days a week, because you will get tired of it and you will want something else. You want variety, you want some eggs, you want some bacon, you want some sausage, you want some pancakes. I sound like Stallone and Stopping My Mom Will Shoot when the mom gave him like all the food on that table. Hey, John Zero Cool. Hope you're doing well, man. I did get your request. I'll check that out as soon as I can. Hope you're doing well, John. Hey, Monovol. Hope you're doing well too. But yeah, with superhero films, it's just like everything. You get tired of seeing the same thing over and over again, and you want more variety. You want more stuff to go on. You want more differences. Not the same thing over and over and over again. Meet the Fockers. The only good one of those is maybe the first one. Air Force One is a good movie. Harrison Ford, yeah, get off my plane. Yeah, I enjoy that movie. That's a fun one. Gary Oldman is the villain. Always liked Air Force One. Yeah, it's a good one. 1997, I believe. Wolfgang Peterson, who directed The Neverending Story, did that. Hey, Jackal Gold Kick. Thank you, Lucas Green. I appreciate that. Jennifer Lawrence is deluded, and water's wet, and the sky is blue. News at 11. My favorite Purge movie, the second one, Anarchy. I mean, that was my first introduction to Frank Grillo, the actor. So I would say, yeah, that one is the Purge Anarchy. The second one is the one, really the only one I like. To me, it's the only good one. That's cool, John. I'm glad you're doing good. Jennifer Wrench. Hey, Jedizilla. Lucas Green, I appreciate that. No problem at all. Brian Robbins. That name sounds familiar, but I don't know what he's done. That sounds familiar. That sounds like a director, but I don't know what he's done. On the top of my head, that is. I'd have to look him up. But he sounds familiar. Did he do some of those crappy Eddie Murphy films? Worst Mission Possible film? I'm not a fan of Ghost Protocol. All I remember is Tom Cruise jumped out of a window. I mean, not the type of, RoboCop 2 jumping out the window. I mean, like, the whole stunt. That's the only thing. And I like a lot of those Mission Possible films, but not Ghost Protocol. Yeah, so I was right. Brian Robbins made a lot of those bad Eddie Murphy films. Yule, I'm doing okay. I did get your request. I will get to it as soon as I can. It may be a while though, but I am uploading about 3 videos a day, so doing the best I can. But yeah, worst Mission Possible film be Ghost Protocol. Not a fan of it at all. Eden Lake. You'd have to tell me the plot of the film. James Cameron should apologize for more. He should apologize for Titanic. He should apologize for Avatar. He should apologize for still not having certain films on Blu-ray. You're from Ireland as well, B McB. I'm doing okay. And there's another guy in here from Ireland. Um, I'm nearsighted, so yeah, I can't. Well, yeah, I mean, I can see near, just far away I can. So yeah, nearsighted. How would I rank the 8 live action films? I don't know. That take too long. Is 8 movies to kind of register. I don't know, man. It'd take too long to rank all 8 of them. Zoolander, it's there. If someone wanted to pay more money for the request out faster, sure. I mean, if they wanted, but they'd have to tell me first because I'm not a mind reader. But yeah, I guess so. Sure. Monteval, I don't believe True Lies and Abyss come in until they're actually released, like actually physically released, because they can always be delayed. An actor that passed away that you'd like to see one more role from, Brandon Lee and Chris Farley. B, that's not dull at all. I'm doing okay. I'm glad that Michael Keane, my friend, got his channel back after he got hacked. So that's good. No, I did not see Willow Show, and I don't have Disney Plus. Has there ever been a package from a fan you didn't like? No, I mean it's a package. It's the thought that counts first and foremost. I mean, so no. Drake, I think I reviewed Eden Lake. If that's the one I'm thinking of, I thought it was a piece of crap movie. I think I reviewed that. I never read James Cameron's script for Spider-Man. I know there's talks he wanted Leonardo DiCaprio. I think he wanted Lance Henriksen as Electro or something, and maybe Michael Biehn, maybe as Sandman, or maybe that was just a rumor that it was going to be. Yeah, I don't know the big details of it. I mean, I would have been curious, kind of like James Cameron was going to direct Jurassic Park, and he said he would have made Jurassic Park like Aliens, which that would have been cool. But I mean, then Spielberg got it. Do you think the movie industry will recover creatively? I do not. Look at this year and what's coming out. That kind of answers the question. Am I going to watch the new Mission Impossible film? We'll see. We'll see. Happiness Never Seen. Top 3 Tom Cruise films. Edge of Tomorrow will be number 1. Um, I don't know what the other 2 are. I mean, there's a lot of Tom Cruise films I like, but I don't know for top. Edge of Tomorrow no, is my favorite. Van Damme's most underrated versus Dolph Lundgren's most underrated. I mean, I guess it depends what the meaning of underrated is. Yeah, Collateral will be in my top 3. That's true. Collateral will be in my top 3 Tom Cruise ones. Because like most underrated Van Damme film, that could be a lot of stuff. I mean, Cyborg. Hell, I could say Hard Target is underrated. I mean, just depends. No, nothing be sorry, Drake. Like I could say I Come in Peace or Dolph Lundgren's underrated. So I mean, there's a lot of films I would call underrated. National Treasure 2, I don't remember much about it. I think the worst Spider-Man was To Be or Not to Be Maguire. He cried too much. He was too much of a crybaby. Too much of a crybaby. Tobey Maguire was too much of a crybaby beach. Contact, I like Contact. The ending disappointed a lot of people, understandably so, but I liked it for the cast. It's not a film we watch over and over again, but I remember liking it. Hey, Broad Stipe. Mission Impossible 2, could never get into it. I thought that was one of John Woo's weakest movies. That's probably my second least favorite after Ghost Protocol, Mission Impossible wise. You loved Hard Target? Cool, I'm glad a Tenchi fan. You liked it. My favorite Bond is Pierce Brosnan. That's the one I grew up with. It being GoldenEye. No Mercy, I don't remember much about it. The bits I remember, it wasn't that bad of a film, but I can't honestly can't remember any big scenes from it because it's been a long while since I've seen it. But it's hard. Plus, it's hard to remember a lot of these movies. There's so many movies; it's hard to remember all of them. Would I ever visit Ireland? Sure, but I don't have the money for that. I would never have the money for all that. If I did, sure. I don't know anything about WWE. I don't keep up with wrestling. I'm kind of done with wrestling. I have been for a long time. The only wrestling I know is when I listen to Jim Cornette, who I do like. That's the only thing. And other than that, I don't pay any single attention on wrestling. Stephanie McMahon resigned. Did she give like a statement? Never been to Vegas. If you win the lotto, your plane ticket is safe. Cool, B McBee. I'll hold you to it. Have you heard of the new slasher film Sick? I'm guessing something to do with the pandemic. And if it is, then already count me out. A request worth 1,000? I mean, if someone gave me 1,000, I'd do anything except showing my dick because I'd be kicked off YouTube. But no, never been out of the country. But anything. What was the statement by Stephanie McMahon? Well, there's talks. I was listening to Jim Cornette, and he mentioned that there's talks of a cell, and either NBC will buy it because they have their stuff on the Peacock streaming service, or the Arabs will buy it because the Arabs had that crown jewel stuff, and they pay like $50 million at a time. So maybe it's like, hey, we could have wrestling for all this time. So maybe the Arabs will buy it. I sure hope they do because I want that company to just go down the tubes. That'd be hilarious. Let me go. Okay. Sorry. Just checking my phone on something. Cool. I'm glad you met Carl Weathers. I'm glad he was a nice guy. I go to sleep looking at your videos. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. Lucas, of course, but that will never happen. So kind of pointless to think about. The ending of Alien Isolation, I mean, I don't think the ship. I don't think you needed the jump scare with being on the ship and there's an alien on board and that crew got wiped out. I think she could have just made it to the ship and leave. But they wanted to do one more jump scare, and it was what it was. But I really liked the game. Hey, Miguel. The only Universal Soldier sequel I liked is The Return. That's the only one I like. The others I do not like at all. Universal Soldier: The Return is the only one I enjoy. The only one. Uh, fuck Megan. Fuck Megan. Just a rip off of the Child's Play remake. That's all it is. Prime Van Damme, Prime Seagal, if they did an action movie in the 90s, sure, but never would have happened because Seagal hates Van Damme a lot. I don't care about the Golden Globes. Vince is back, and oh yeah, Tish, she was hired. She was hired up, and then she's back to her same position. So same stuff, different day. Neil Punt, that would never happen though. Seagal would never let someone beat him up. Romeo Must Die, it's okay. Yeah, Van Damme and Seagal for Demolition Man, but again, neither one wanted to be the bad guy because of ego. And then Stallone did the film and he wanted Jackie Chan, but Jackie Chan didn't want to be a bad guy. And so they got Wesley Snipes. And then, what was it? That Van Damme film, The Hardcore, was supposed to be Van Damme and Wesley Snipes, but they felt that the budget would be too high, so they just got Van Damme, and then they got some other guy to be the Wesley Snipes role. Well, Megan is exactly like the Child's Play remake because what's the plot of the film? An adult female takes care of a little kid who gets a doll that's filled with artificial intelligence. The artificial intelligence wants to be the kid's best friend and wants to protect the kid and kill anyone that wants to harm the kid. And ends with the kid stabbing it in the power chip or whatever. Is the exact same movie as the Child's Play remake. But I guess this is good because it involves girls. It's a girl doll and it's a little girl. And I guess if it's girls, then it's okay. But if it's Child's Play remake, then some reason it sucks. Oh, and at least that one's rated R while this is PG-13. So, but yet this gets, a 90% Rotten Tomatoes and Child's Play remake got crapped on. But hey, you know, because it's girls, then it's okay. Even though we're doing the exact same movie. Hey there, Tim Cutie. Never played Hunt Down Retro Crypt. I don't know what that is. Simpel Cindy from the Sixth Day. Oh my god. I forgot about that. But yeah, that's what it is. I forgot about that. The Don Fettuccine fans want to lick on the Child's Play content he makes. Yeah, they want Chucky to be pro trans and have 18 different Chuckies, including a buff Chucky that took steroids and all this other stupid stuff I've heard of the show. And they want Chucky to wear Hello Kitty masks and whatever. Do you think Cliffhanger could have been retooled? Why? Cliffhanger's great. Cliffhanger is a fantastic movie. Why would you want to change anything? Hey, Rapid Kirby. Walking Dead show, I saw the first season, got bored, never cared to see it again. Who's that's Cutty Chucky? Well, that's Don Fettuccine. That's his code name. When he goes to that bar from Police Academy. Mr. T and Apollo Creed would fight? I don't know. That'd be interesting. Do you think Jurassic Park films will stop now? No, there'll always be a reboot. There always will be. Remaking Blue Thunder? I don't know why. Jonathan Lindsay, you know what my thoughts were. So, I mean, you already know the answer to that question. Craig Fairbrass? He's an all right actor. I mean, I'm indifferent. Thank you, Peter Freakout. Cliffhanger could have been retooled early as a Die Hard sequel. No, I like the film the way it is. I like that Stallone starred in it. What's worse, Alien Covenant and Prey? I don't know. They both suck. Yes, you did, Curtis, and I have to wait to see the film. Sorry, it takes a while because that's not shown in the theater here, so I have to wait to find it online to watch, to be perfectly honest. I did watch the Avatar season 2 that you requested. It took a while, but I did get that, so I'll try to record a review of that sometime. Thank you, Curtis. Never seen The Guilty. Thank you, Lucas. Take care. Golden Globes are tonight. Anyone care? I don't know why anyone would give a flying FFF. Are you excited to see Madian? You mean the Child's Play remake again? That's all it is. It's just the Child's Play remake remade. Hey, Ken. Yeah, I'm glad Michael King got his channel back. I'm really glad. He said a lot of nice things about me. He's a dear friend. So, Bo was afraid. I don't know. No, don't know anything about that. If it's 824, I'll skip it. Hey, Park. I guarantee that when I see Madian, it's not going to be a 9 out of 10 for me because I'm like, I just saw the same movies the Child's Play remake, only it's girls instead of guys. But it's the same damn movie. Yes, Saucy Kid. It'll be uploaded tomorrow. I sent you a message. Did you not get my message? I sent you a message about it because you asked. Did you not get it, or? But I'll probably have it up sometime tomorrow. But thank you for that. The reason I asked is I want to make sure that the message worked. Hey there, thank you, John Matini. No, nothing to apologize for, Saucy Kid Official. I just want to make sure that the message was working. But yeah, I'll have that up tomorrow. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. But thank you, John Matini. I appreciate it for the super chat, man. What do you think of Film Master Adam? There's a video of him defending Ben Affleck's Daredevil. I don't know much about him. I haven't seen too many of his videos. But if he's defending Ben Affleck's Daredevil, I'll have to watch it because I actually like that film. I never thought it was as bad as people make it out to be. The CGI is bad. It's very dated CGI. But yeah, I mean, the username sounds familiar. Maybe I have seen one or two videos of him, but my memory is so bad nowadays that I might have seen a video of him and I don't remember. But I have to give that a look. Film Master Adam. Let me check real quick. Film Master Adam. Sorry, I'm sorry for people in the chat. I fear since the guy sent super chats, the least I can do to look a little bit deep into it. That is the least I could do. Thank you, man. Let me just check real quick. Again, sorry for people in the chat. Again, it's the least I can do. Yeah, if someone sends a super chat, I mean, I should spend a little bit of time on it. Uh, yeah, okay. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen this guy's videos, so I have to give it a look. Hmm. Cool. Yeah, I have to give it a look. So, huh. But thank you, John McKinney. I appreciate that. Okay, cool. Thank you for that. But hello to everyone in the chat. So sorry about that. So I figure it's the least I can do. If someone sends in a super chat, that I could spend time answering it. Awesome God, hello there. Cursed video, don't know anything about cursed videos. DJ, hello there. Rapper Kirby, yes. You message on there, Rapid Kirby, yes. Maniac 3 happened. I mean, there wasn't really a Maniac 2 to happen, not officially. Heat is better than Reservoir Dogs. Make him laugh. No, it's not one of my favorite Batman episodes. It was all right. Julie, hello there. DJ doing okay. I don't remember when Michael started his channel. Filmmaster having defend The Last Jedi. Okay, that brought a few steps down. Now I'm not sure if I want to watch the video. Gotti, didn't see that one. Don't have the game Dark Souls. Anaconda Road. I mean, I like both, so I don't know. Mighty Quinn, never saw. Scooby-Doo Batman crossover, never saw. Do you think Mandy captures the 80s well? Yes, I do. I mean, I enjoy the film. Scream 4, I think, sucks. Sorry. I think Scream 4 and 5 suck because they're almost the same movie. 5 is worse, but I mean, they're pretty much the same movie. Same plot, at least. Gary Blow, hello there. Thank you. Do you think you'll ever be famous on YouTube? Nope. Never happened. Never played Fear 2. Yeah, Monoval, that's why I said officially. Like, Maniac 2 wasn't really an official movie in the fact that it was never completed and never fully done. I mean, you only see bits and pieces of it. Take Care Yule. I don't know if it's the best, but I liked Willy's Wonderland a lot. That was fun. Dawn Metal Spider, hello there. Don't care about the 90s show because I didn't care about that 70s show, so I don't care about that 90s show. John Voss, I'm doing okay. Well, Ali is tighter than your mom's ass, so. But you already know that, so. I'm sure you can fill in the details on your mom. A third airplane, not needed, is too late. Never played Max Payne 2 and 3. I like the first one, though. Valkyrie, Tom Cruise, didn't care for it. No, CM fan, I've never even heard of that film. It has a really strange title. Neopunk request for what? Favorite TMNT film, the first two 90s ones. Burnt Offerings, never care for the film. Goblins, hello there. Eyes Wide Shut, didn't see. No, I don't need Tom Cruise as a villain in John Wick 5. That'd be a bad idea. A 1990 film starring John McClane. I didn't get anything. Sorry, man. I'm gonna have to refund you. That's a bit low, especially for a film that long, and requests are usually a bit more. So I'm sorry, man. So I'm just gonna refund you. That's a bit low because the time it takes to watch a film, review a film, get it from the camcorder to the computer, edit it, upload it, it does take quite a bit. So I'm sorry, man. So I'll just refund you, man. Sorry, man. Especially for, I mean, a film that is, that long. Well, Chase, I mean, you're watching the movie, and I jot a few notes down so I don't forget details. Then you have to record it 15, 20, 25 minutes, whatever. But then you have to go from the camcorder. You have to record the video. I have to record the audio separately because the camcorder does not record audio. And then I have to move it all the way to the computer, have to edit it, have to make sure the audio and the video sync up because again, the audio on the camcorder does not work. Like it all adds up in the time, and I don't have all the time in the world. Yeah, I know about the Jason Statham collateral thing. I think we talked about that in a stream a while ago. American Made, no, I didn't see. I hate this thing where you gotta do the stupid security challenge and you do it, and then yet they make you do it again and again. See, all these little things that add up. Oh, sure, I got the money in my back pocket to do an iPhone. Sure. Yeah, I will. Yes, Neopunk, I will. I'm doing it right now. Also, people don't understand that stuff takes a lot longer because I have satellite internet, so it takes longer to upload stuff among other stuff. I mean, I don't have the internet that people have where they can do stuff and download stuff and stream stuff quickly. Everything is super slow. Yes, I had to take down the Dolph Lundgren workout video because of copyright. Which that's another thing, because if I get that, then I have to re-edit it. I have to. That's why things have to be so simple with me, because YouTube doesn't like me on doing that stuff. Uh, Neopunk, I just refunded it just now. No, what I use is with the camcorder. It has a thing when you click on it, it makes a sound beep. So I sync it with the beep. So like the audio, I'll hit first. Like the Audacity, I'll hit first, and then the camcorder, I'll hit it so that when I'm listening to the audio, when I hear beep, I cut right there, and that way the audio is syncing up with me talking the video, and it doesn't look like a bad Godzilla dub. But Neopunk, I just did that just now. That's cool. Neopunk. Scarecrow's 1988. I vaguely remember that being okay. James Bond, you don't need to do anything for another 10 years. What classic Timothy villain would you like to see in a proper live action sequel? I have no idea. To be perfectly honest, I have no idea at all. Joseph, I'll leave that up to you because since those are pretty short, I'll leave that up to you. Do I hate Resident Evil 5? Yes, I'm not a fan of Resident Evil 5. Worst Sean Connery Bond film? I'm not a fan of From Russia with Love. Favorite Charles Bronson movies? Death Wish 3, Evil Dead Men Do. Uh, Tino Lorber, I mean, hell, there was a 4K announced of To Live and Die in LA a year before that, and it hasn't been released yet. So, yeah, Tino Lorber, they are not that reliable when it comes to 4Ks. Favorite Bond villain? I don't have a favorite Bond villain. Sammo Hung, I've seen a couple. Eastern Condors is my one of my favorites. Yeah, I have martial law on DVD around here, and I really did enjoy it. And can't remember where I put it though. It might be on the over there. But yeah, I do have martial law on DVD, and like I said, I did enjoy that show. But Eastern Condors is really good. Sammo Hung. Enter the Fat Dragon. That's another good one. Ah, you read the novel from Russia with Love. How was that novel? John Lindsay, I didn't really care because I'm not a Christmas Story fan, so I would not have cared if they were done like that or not. Uh, which is worse, Dead Space 3 or Resident Evil 5? I don't know. They're both pretty bad. Yes, I have the Flash TV show on DVD here. Funny enough, I'm looking at it right now. Enjoyed it. I own most of the James Bond films. Yes, I do like French Connection 2 more than the first. Chase, like I said, I don't care about that 70s show. Full House, I saw some back when I was a kid, but never cared to rewatch it. Jesse, I'm doing okay. Uh, I reviewed Wheels on Meals. Joseph, I liked it. That's cool, John and Lindsay. Thank you for that. I'll get to it as soon as I can. Like I said, I got about 30 to 40 to get to, but that's why I'm uploading like three a day. Split Image, I never saw. Romeo Must Die, like I said, I think it's okay. I really don't read much books, so I can't answer that, Jedi. 1979, The Prophecy, it was there. Mutant Kill a Bear thing, but I mean, if I want to kill a bear movie, I'll watch the original Grizzly instead. First third of the book is about the bad guys plotting their scheme before Bond shows up in the book. Mm. So definitely not as fast paced as the movie. Did I see Overboard? No. I don't see anything canon films with Resident Evil 5, but teach their own. I don't really get the connection. Animated Jet? Nah. Yeah, I do like a Low Down Dirty Shame. That's a fun movie. Worst spy film? I don't know. I think you asked that before, and like I said, I don't know. Then you asked that in the last stream, Jedi. Pop music? I mean, I like Michael Jackson's music. That's pop music. Prophecy with Christopher Walken. It's okay. I didn't hate the film. Favorite movie box set? The Alien box set's pretty good because they got pretty extensive documentaries, even on the bad ones. and multiple commentary tracks. So that's a pretty good box set, the Alien quadrilogy. Hey there, Matt. Favorite Irish actor? I mean, you'd have to list who's Irish. I mean, I don't know who's Irish because I don't keep track of that stuff. Okay, cool, Jonathan Lindsay. I'll get on that as soon as I can. Thank you so much, man. You've been very generous, Jonathan Lindsay. Really do appreciate it. Worst spy film? Well, okay, Spy Kids 3. I'll say that for worst spy film. Spy Kids 3D. I've only read four other 007 books, and there isn't much action like in the movies. So I'd probably say I would prefer the movies. Favorite Bond is Pierce Brosnan. Least favorite, George Lazenby. I don't have Silent Trigger on Blu-ray. Favorite James Bond movie, GoldenEye. Yes, Michael, someone did request Megan. I'll get to it when I can. Connor G, Jeff Speakman in that list would be my favorite. Then probably Jeff Wincott, then Gary Daniels. No, I would say Jeff Speakman, Oliver Gruner, then Jeff Wincott and Gary Daniels. Well, Michael, I don't know yet. Sean Connery was Scottish. Yeah, he was Scottish. I mean, my favorite Resident Evil game is Part 4. Halo Fair number 1. You Got Served, never saw it. Blacklight, never saw it. Earth Final Conflict, I've never saw that. Do you think American actors need to stop doing Irish accents if they suck at it? Sure. What kind of movie would you like to see Tarantino do for his last film? I don't know. Justin Bieber, don't care about him. Gerard Butler's Plane looks pretty generic. Silent Hill games, my favorite's Silent Hill 2. Favorite Jeff Wincott film. Mission of Justice is a good one. But I also really like Last Man Standing. I think that was with PM Entertainment. That's a good one as well. Favorite comic book? That's tough. I don't think I have one specific favorite comic book. Why do I hate Sarah Silverman? Because she's not funny. Talladega Nights, I don't know, maybe three, 3.5. Prisoners wasn't my cup of tea. The Core I like more than Day After Tomorrow. People make fun of the mentally disabled. I mean, that happens all the time. The worst wrestler for me? How is Bret Hart the worst wrestler? I mean, Bret Hart is not one of the worst wrestlers of all time. I mean, like Mantar, like all these other wrestlers, Repo Man. I mean, do you like House of Cards? Didn't see it. Jimmy Fallon, he sucks. Uh, Running Scared, I'll put over Olympus Has Fallen. Sarah Silverman's best role, Way of the Gun. I remember that scene. She got smacked in the face. Well, Fonzo, no, because the only person who saw that was Danny Glover. And I doubt Danny Glover, the first he's going to mention is, oh, there was this thing with a skull. So no, it doesn't mess it up. Neil Punk, I don't talk prices in the chat. So if you want to message me on Facebook or something, you can. Didn't see Snowblind. Fair Wrestler, Bret Hart is one of them. Stone Cold Steve Austin, I would say, is my favorite. Day After Tomorrow is okay. Favorite Hulk, the only Hulk Hogan movie worth a crap is Suburban Commando. Yeah, I like the core. I thought it was a fun. There's nothing realistic about it. It's absolutely 100% ridiculous, but I still enjoy it as escapism fun. Nothing the core would happen, but it's a fun movie. Didn't see Father Ted. No, Goldberg should not be removed. Bret Hart is mad and understandable. If some guy kicked you in the head and gave you a stroke, you'd be saying things about him too. I would. If a guy who's supposed to protect me hits me in the head and gave me a stroke and ended my career, why would Bret Hart say anything good about him? I mean, I wouldn't if someone did that to me. Into the Sun is actually one of Seagal's only decent direct-to-video films. Someone already asked about No Mercy. Like I said, I don't remember much about it. Mr. Nanny's not a good movie. Nicolas Cage, I mean, it depends on his performances. It just depends on the role. There's no concrete answer I have. Fair Michael Biehn role hits it in Aliens easily. Dwayne Hicks. Favorite movie star and wrestler, They Live. Favorite Bret Hart match, one between him and Stone Cold Steve Austin is classic. Didn't see the Renegade TV show. Yeah, Black Rain, like yeah, it's a good film. Final Fantasy Spirits Within, it's awful. Remake The Day Those Stood Still, that's an awful movie, one of Keanu Reeves' worst. Bachelor Party, fun. The Whale, didn't see The Whale. Hey, Ryan Ortega. Suburban Command was the only good film Hulk Hogan starred in. Fled, pretty bad movie, pretty forgettable film. I don't have a favorite Hell in the Cell match. Probably the one people would mention is the Mick Foley one. No, I would not see Keanu as Superman. Aaron, I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Your cousin's getting married. That's cool. Wish the best. Favorite Justin Long film? I mean, I guess Live Free or Die Hard. Worst? He was in Clerks 3, so Clerks 3. No, The Northman, I still feel the same. Not a fan of it. That was pretty ridiculous and goofy. Boys in the Hood, good movie. Day After Tomorrow, it's okay. Did I like Tom Hanks in Bachelor Party? Sure. Final Exam, awful movie. Yeah, I know Gone Home. Yeah. Michael Keane came back, which is cool. Uh, Brenda, I don't know who your husband is. And what, blocked him on Facebook, YouTube? If he got blocked, it's probably for a good reason. No, and thankfully, no flooding here. No more Medea films at any point. Boys in the Hood I like more than Menace to Society. There should be no Crow reboot, but they're doing it anyway. I know Jason Momoa would not have been a good one. The new Ninja Turtles looks like crap. Vacancy 1 and 2, forgettable. Michael Fassbender, uh, don't care much about it. Clerks TV show, yeah, there was a pilot for a TV show that's on YouTube. It was terrible. At Close Range, great movie. Sean Penn, Christopher Walken, really good movie. Well, Tim too is probably someone who's faking, probably another one of these fake trolls. If you don't troll, at least send me money for it. Clerk cartoon was fun. It was better than Clerks 3. Clerks cartoon was pretty fun. No, I don't have any celebrity crushes. Stephen Baldwin, I'm indifferent to him. Didn't watch Night Court. Crank 3 is too late to make. Ricky Thomas. Doing okay. How about you? Yeah, old Curly Jaws, but they'll never do an R-rated Ninja Turtle film. That will never ever happen. I mean, you could do an animated, but that would never ever happen. Inglourious Basterds, not a fan of. I did a video on Camp Candy, Gone Whole. One False Move, yeah, I liked it. Argo, it was okay. Not as good as The Town or Gone Baby Gone. Judgment Night, that's a classic. Love that film. From the director of Predator 2. Love Judgment Night. Emilio Estevez, Daniel Salieri. Hard Candy. I don't mind the film. I didn't mind that film. Well, when you see action stars, I mean, in theaters, I mean, you got Keanu Reeves, you got a bit of Tom Cruise. Direct to video, you got Scott Adkins. No, I didn't watch Night Court. I know of it, but I didn't watch it. Didn't play much of the Resident Evil 1 remake. I've seen people play it, but I didn't play it myself. Fair snack food. Um, yeah, I don't really have a favorite. Keanu Reeves is terrible in Bram Stoker's Dracula. Well, Kim Tootie, the person probably doesn't have a man. It's probably a person who literally made up, and she is the man. True Romance, liked it. Lincoln Lawyer, liked the film. Favorite Ninja Turtles show is 2003 cartoon. Favorite movie, the first two live action ones. Final Fantasy games, I only played the part 7, which I liked, but I'm not a big RPG guy. Hogan's Heroes, didn't watch it. Casey Jones fan film, it was decent for what it needed to be. It was decent for what it needed to be. Dion, hello there. Sandcrow, because they prefer the CGI work. They feel that's the right way to go because they feel the suit work is, as they quote, too cheesy. Apollo 13, good movie. Movies you fell asleep to, The Original Exorcist. Chaz, I don't know. Never played Halo. Didn't watch the Lethal Weapon TV series. Harley Davidson and Marlboro Man, yeah, I liked it. With Top Gun being your top 10 Tom Cruise films, I don't know. Best Ray Liotta film, Copland. They're not going to do Who Framed Roger Rabbit 2. Otherwise, it would have been made by now. All the President's Men, great movie. Uh, I mean, Chase, I already know what the movie The Telephone is, so if people want me to review it again, I guess they could. There you go. No, I did not see the Power Rangers crossover Ninja Turtles. I'm not really a Power Rangers guy. Production value of Tulsa King is decent. I mean, so far there hasn't really been any big action or big set pieces, but it's been fine for what it needed to be. Ricky Rourke, perfect cast for Clayface, I guess. He does have the face for it. Yes, I think Titanic is overrated. I did a video on it. Clint Eastwood's best movie. Uh, I don't know. I mean, I like a lot of his movies. I'll say Magnum Force. Speed 3 with CGI plane. Don't be. I wouldn't be surprised. Batman Hush didn't see. Cop Rock didn't see. Yep, that is the telephone. Peter freaked out. You got it. Rookie, great. One of my favorite Eastwood films. Well, then Neo Punch, just go watch Bullet Train. Cole Warner, a shitload. Because you know that movie's going to be 2.5 hours long. The only Arkham favorite Batman Arkham game, I've only played the first two, so I would say Arkham Asylum. Soul Plane is awful. Money Train, fun movie. Batman Long Halloween, no, I don't have it. Favorite American Jackie Chan film, probably Operation Condor. Well, no, that's not American. Well, what do you quote American? I guess Rush Hour 2. Because here's the thing, Police Story and Rumble to Bronze are both technically Hong Kong films, Judge Holden. They're both technically Hong Kong films. So when you say American, if it's filmed strictly America, that means it'd have to be like Rush Hour, Rush Hour 2, uh, The Spy Next Door, Around the World in 80 Days. Of those films, it'd be Rush Hour 2. Hong Kong, it'd be Operation Condor, Rumble in the Bronx, uh, you know, Mr. Nice Guy, like those films. Super Cop. Arlington Road, I don't like the film. I think it sucks. Titanic, I don't have a rating for it. Being John Malkovich, not my cup of tea. Angel Heart, I like the film. No, Rumble in the Bronx was filmed, I think, in I think Vancouver. Because if you watch the film, you see mountains in the background, and I might never. Graham, I've never been to the Bronx, but I don't think there's mountains in New York. So I forget if it was Vancouver or somewhere else, but no. If you look closely, there are shots of the film where Jackie Chan's fighting some guys, and there's mountains in the background. So Bronx, but there ain't no mountains in New York that I know of. No, The Northman is not one of the worst of 2022. It just wasn't my cup of tea. Universal Soldier: The Return, yes, I do think it's one of Van Damme's underrated films. Uh, Prey is more overrated. I mean, that's kind of a strange comparison, Cole. Catch Me If You Can, didn't see it. Sean Bean, Colin Farrell, I mean, I don't know, I'm indifferent. It depends on the role they get. Like Colin Farrell did a good job in the Batman, so it depends. Crawl, I liked. Yeah, I like Jason Statham, but he hasn't been in a good film in a long while. Uh, there ain't gonna be a Van Damme biopic. Favorite Christopher Nolan film, Inception. Friday the 2009, I liked it. Battle Creek Bro, I didn't mind it for what it was. Annie Hall didn't see. Captain Phillips, indifferent on it. Clerks 1, I like more, but I like Clerks 2. Worst James Bond film, Die Another Day. Tom Hanks, The Terminal, it was there. You got to talk to Marcus Dispo. That's cool. That's cool you got to talk to him. Seems pretty cool. That's nice. Now people just throwing just random movies. Cool Hand Luke. Didn't see it. People just throwing just random movie titles. This. All right. Favorite Ernest film? Ernest Dear Stupid. Yes, because it was a good ending, Total Meltdown 2. It's a good ending to a story. Um, where would I have ended Fast and Furious? Probably part five or part six, I guess. I guess part six. New York's too expensive. Yeah, that's true. Die with a Vengeance actually filmed there. Yeah. But yeah, Die with a Vengeance is a damn good movie. Didn't see Birth of a Nation. What do I, Hunter, what do you think I think of Ninja Turtles 2014? You already know my thoughts on it. Fair Death Wish film, part three. I haven't seen the Ernest 1989 TV special. Favorite holiday themed horror film? I don't know. I'd have to think about that. My Bloody Valentine's a good one, the original. April Fool's Day is another good one. Worst submarine film? Agent Red is pretty bad. That's probably up there. Fast and Furious 8 is okay. I liked it, but I don't rewatch it. Fair Rob Schneider movie, Demolition Man. The Batman was fun. It was fun seeing him kick ass. It was fun seeing him do detective work. It was a fun movie. More fun than Christopher Nolan's bullshit movies. Didn't see Don't Breathe 2. Didn't care to. Yeah, but Peter Freak Out, at least there's an uncut version of My Bloody Valentine that you can watch. Favorite Martin short film, Inner Space. House Party, I mean, the whole remake was ridiculous. I mean, you don't need a reboot of House Party. My favorite Batman actor, Michael Keaton. Thunder in Paradise, I didn't watch much of the show. I know what it is, though. Favorite quotes in Big Trouble in Little Child, too many to count. Total Meltdown, dude, because of his suit. That's what Batman's suit usually does. And like all the comics and movies. Yeah, I don't care about LeBron James either. Redemption Films, hello there. Hey, Preminator. Michael Keaton's best film. I guess Batman 89, but performance wise, clean and sober. Did I like Class Act? It was there. It was so so. No, Tremors doesn't need a TV show. They already did that once before, and it showed that you can't. A TV show's not gonna last long because it's gonna get old quick. I like Beetlejuice, but it's not my favorite Michael Keaton film. But I like Beetlejuice. Yeah, Thunder in Paradise is a TV. There were TV movies, but it's a TV show. Godzilla versus Biollante, didn't care for it. Yeah, The Dark Knight Returns with Peter Weller, that's a really good Batman. Didn't see Infernal Affairs, so can't say Redemption Films. Sling Blade, good movie. Classic action movie everyone loves, but you hate. Um, Point Break. Best show based off a movie? What shows were based on? I can't even think of the list of them. Hey, Psycho Hobo, no, I have not yet. I've seen the film, but I haven't recorded. I mean, for folks out there, I mean, I'm doing the best I can. I'm uploading like 3, 4 videos a day, so I don't know how much faster people want me to go. I'm doing the best I can. I mean, again, I'm uploading 3, 4 a day. I mean, do people want me to do 5 a day? Do people want me to do 6 a day? I mean, I don't know what else I could do. But I have watched the film. I have not recorded the review. I did not like the film. I thought it. I don't know if I have much to say about it, but I'll do my best. But yeah, not much a fan of the movie. But thank you, Psycho Obo. I appreciate the super chat. I think I did review The Last Castle. Hey, QJC. Hope you're doing well. Easy A, didn't see. Yeah, I think The Last Castle I reviewed. I believe I did. Favorite dinosaur and Jurassic Park films? I mean, I don't mind the spitter dinosaur. I don't mind that one. That's pretty decent. Uh, Elephant Man didn't see. The Super Joe Pesci's a fun one. I liked the Super Joe Pesci. I liked it. Sorry, just checking something real quick. Is Batman Forever a toy commercial? I mean, I can see that being the case, but Batman and Robin is more so. Last on Left 2009, better than the original. Worst Japanese Godzilla movie? I don't know. I barely remember some of the bad ones. The bad ones kind of blend together for me, to be honest. Worst theatrical experience? I don't know. I mean, I don't really have that many bad experiences with that stuff, at least for me. Yeah, I don't really have that much horrible. I don't know what the worst Heisei Godzilla. I don't even know which ones those Godzilla films are. The Heisei ones. Yeah, there's a sequel to Searching, but it's not really a sequel. They're just using the same format. So, and it's pretty ridiculous. So, but it is what it is. To me, it's not going to be much of anything without John Cho. Like John Cho made that film work, and if you don't have that, then it doesn't matter. No, Searching doesn't need a sequel. The film is all you need. It was a damn good film. Have you seen anything from Half the Movies channel? Not since that stupid Night of the Living Dead thing they did. Shin Godzilla, more like shit Godzilla. Well, Total Meltdown 2, I don't know what you want me to say. I did a review of the film. I really have nothing else to say about the Batman. I did a full review of the film. I don't. There's not much else I could say about it, man. Just feel free to watch the review if you really want to know my thoughts on it. Never played Japanese RPG. Best zombie film: George Romero's Dawn of the Dead. Over the Golden Over the Garden Wall. Never even heard of it. Good Luck Chuck sucks. No problem, Michael. Yeah, give Searching a shot. Nothing to be sorry to Meltdown too. I'm just saying, like, I don't know what else to say. Like, I did the review of the Batman. It's up. I really don't know what else to say about it. Retaliation Studios, hello there. Ogle County Alligator, hello there. Demon's old YouTube, yeah. I mean, when things were a bit more loose with the rules, yeah. But Google bought it, made it more corporate and more rules. So there you go. I'm just not into face off like other John Woo films. I prefer Broken Arrow. I prefer Hard Target. I prefer Hard Boiled. I prefer a lot of other John Woo films over Face Off. Thank you, Ogle County Alligator. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Well, again, I don't watch half the movies. Retro Crypt, both. Fair Caruso film, John Carpenter's theme, Big Cholo China, Tango and Cash, among others. Yeah, Face Off, I think, is better than Mission Impossible 2, yeah. A movie you want a special edition with tons of features? I mean, the list is endless. Up, the troll's back. Let's see how much money he gives this time. No one blocked this guy, Steve. My name's Steve. Oh no, my name is GF. Brightburn sucks. James Wan says he wants to remake Big Trouble in Little China. No. How about no? I've never seen a Puss in Boots movie. Who gives a crap about Hack the movies? Nah, Paycheck is 10 times better than Mission Impossible 2, at least to me. Megan is a new icon? You mean as in a photocopy of Child's Play remake? It's that. Take the Child's Play remake from 2019, photocopy it, and turn the guy into a girl. That's all it is. Like, that's literally beat for beat the movie. Fair Shia LaBeouf role. I like Disturbia. I like Eagle Eye. I like Kingdom of Crystal Skull. Juno, not into it. What X-Men movies do I like? I mean, X-Men 2 is a good one. Plot isn't full of holes. And there's some good action scenes. Car chase was a good action scene. The finale was a good action scene. And as if Mission Impossible 2 doesn't have plot holes. The Boys TV series didn't see it. Ferry Sean Penn role at close range, I guess. Sequel surpasses the original. I mean, Aliens is my favorite of all of them. Crime and Punishment, never seen. Yeah, Brightburn ain't much to talk about. Never played Mission Impossible on PS1 or N64. Never played it. Who's worse? Nostalgia Critic. If Bloody Disgusting or Fangoria is hyping one of these trash horror films, take it with a grain of salt. Yeah, that's pretty true. Best Iron Man. I mean, they all look the same, don't they? I mean, isn't that the same damn thing? 6 days, okay. 89 Punisher for me. I guess best look is the first one. Was Blade the first good Marvel movie? Not to me. I love Punisher from '89, and that's a Marvel film. Are you a fan of Meteor Man? No. Favorite Spielberg film? Raiders of the Lost Ark and Jaws. Worst one? I don't know. Not really much a fan of Hook. Paycheck is underrated. Underrated film. Yeah, VFW was a good movie. That's true. AI, okay, yeah. Well, okay, well, that answered my question, or answered his question. Love Duel. Steven Spielberg, yeah, Duel's a great one. Favorite Michael Douglas film? Black Rain's a good one. The Game, love The Game. No, James Wan's not my favorite horror director. John Carpenter is. Worst Channel Awesome YouTuber, Nostalgia Critic. Yeah, I would love to have seen a sequel to Dolph Lundgren's The Punisher. I love that movie. Miami Vice TV series, at least the first two seasons, Dom. Yeah, Falling Down is another good one. Love Falling Down. Very prevalent in today's age. Sometimes I feel like Michael Doug. I feel like him many days. I just need one of those shirts and ties. D Fins. That'd be my nickname. D Fins. Hey Xander. Yeah, you can't do a sequel to Punisher with Dolph today. No. If it was 91, sure. I don't have a favorite Muppet movie. I mean, I guess Meet the Feebles. I mean, those. Well, I guess that's Puppet, not Muppet. So a Muppet movie, I don't have a favorite. Yeah, I mentioned the game. I really like the game. It's my favorite David Fincher film. I never read the Heat 2 book. Not really interested. Don 1 never saw. Well, thanks, Caleb. Yeah, I always liked the 2003 Hulk film. Well, I guess I shouldn't say always, but it's definitely a worthwhile. Yeah, I would go with Zuko, Michael. Ghost in Darkness, I think would have been better if Michael Douglas was the lead and not Val Kilmer. Not, I don't like Punisher Warzone. That's my least favorite Punisher film. Hey there, Ryan. Yeah, I love Falling Down. Great movie. Yeah. Nah, Alien 3. Even David Fincher hates Alien 3. And I agree with David Fincher. Fucking terrible movie. Alien 3. I mean, again, even David Fincher hates that movie. I actually don't mind 1941. I think that's a decent film. I disagree, Predator. Black Rain to me is one of Ridley Scott's best films. Who do I prefer, Ren or Stimpy? Kind of feel the same on both. Well, again, because David Fincher himself even hates the film. So there you go. I agree with him. No, Pentathlon is not a good Dolph film. There's no way to make Alien 3 good. You know how you make Alien 3 good? You burn it. That's how you make it good. You want to make Alien 3 good? You burn it. Catch Me If You Can, didn't watch it. Shrek 3, don't care for it. Star Trek Nemesis, don't care for it. Um, Michael, I like both. I don't know which I like more. Never went to New York. In New York City? No, never been in New York City. Bicentennial Man, not a fan. Pretty manipulative emotionally. Favorite Thomas Jane role? Punisher. David Fincher doing an counter Alien 3? Yeah, he would. Yeah, he never. I don't think they'd allow him because he'd be honest. Alien Resurrection isn't too good. Worst scene in Serbian film? The whole movie. I read a few Dark Horse comics, but not a lot. Slasher movies losing their charm nowadays. Uh, yeah, I mean, that's true. Predator Part 7 The New Blood. To make Alien 3 good was to do William Gibson's first draft script. Yeah, that's true. But people complained because there's too much like aliens, because apparently that was a bad thing. I mean, I don't know how it's a bad thing to be like aliens, which is the crowd pleaser. that people enjoyed and loved and became a massive hit. But no, let's not be the film that was a massive hit and people loved and people adored. Let's just, take a dump on it. And the franchise been in the dumps ever since. Um, 1990 Captain America is a pretty bad one. Could have made an alien film without Ripley. I mean, if you do it the right way, yes. If you do it the right way. But that's in retrospect. I'm sure at the time it'd be like, where's Ripley? But then if you see what this film came out, it's like, okay, actually, I changed my mind. Let's not have Ripley in it. No, I have not seen the original Longest Yard. Cole, I don't really know what I would rate them. The visually pleasing movies you've seen, Blade Runner 2049. No, I don't really watch Death Battle episodes. Final Cut, not a fan. The ending sucks. You follow Robin Williams, then you just killed at the end. Stupid ending. Ruins the whole movie. I don't give a crap why people like Alien 3. Alien 3 sucks. Hey, Richard, yeah, The Rundown, great movie. In the Blood, pretty bad Gina Carano movie. I mean, there's a lot of movies I liked in 2022. I could name like 15 of them. Psycho Hobo, I don't know. Best Shelley Scott movie, The Rundown. Caleb, my favorite Punisher is Dolph Lundgren. No, I don't like John Cena as an actor because he can't act. Favorite fighting? I mean, I don't play a lot of fighting games. Street Fighter 2, I liked back in the day. Loved Thomas James the Punisher. Loved the film. Blood Work, it's okay. It's all right. Uh, Shrek 2 or Spider-Man. I mean, I don't even remember the Shrek movies, to be honest. I don't rewatch the Shrek movies much. Belinda, I uploaded a video on the Evil Dead Rise trailer. Belinda, I just uploaded like a few days ago. It's on the channel. Belinda, like if you go on the channel, like literally if you go on the channel, like literally on the channel, was it a day ago, 2 days ago? It says, yeah, 2 days ago. Evil Dead Rise 2023 looks generic. Where's the creativity? You too. I did that in my top 10 favorite films of 2022. It was in that video where I ranked Nope in. Do I think Nick Cage deserved an Oscar? No. Hey, Frame by Frame. Wasn't a fan of Ash versus Evil Dead. I like the action heavy car chase more. ending and bull in the head, Joseph. Frame by frame, no, I have like 30, 40 requests. Like, I mean, it's only been like 2 days, and I've uploaded like three or so videos. Why do you want a Soul Plane 2, Cole? Yeah, I know that's very cool that Michael got his channel back. Very glad to see that. So I'm definitely happy about that. Halloween Hysteria, hello there. Austin Powers 2. The only Austin Powers I liked is the first one. Bill Paxton, favorite is Aliens. Hudson. Rage with Nick Cage, didn't care for it. Didn't do anything for me. No, there should not be Expendables 4s, let alone Expendables 5. I mean, I like Jurassic Park. I like the movie that we got. So I mean, but he could do like a Dino Crisis movie, James Cameron. I let him do a Dino Crisis movie. Yeah, I know there's a John Wick 4 coming out. It's coming out in a few months. Tombstone and Frailty, those are also two great Bill Paxton films. You don't need a Bond film for another 10 years. The canceled Alien 5 probably be better than whatever this new Alien film will be. Why would Expendables 4 surprise me? Should Austin Powers 4 happen? No. Undercover Brother, I barely remember. And no more Bond films. It would be hijacked. I think they already did that with the last one. Thank you, Psycho, but I appreciate the super chat, man. James Cameron remaking Carnosaur. I mean, he can only make that film better. I'll say that. He can only make that film way better because that film is absolute garbage, especially the ending. So, um, I'd rather see him do that than Avatar 3, 4, 5, 6. I would actually love to see that more. But thank you for the super chat. Yeah, Bill Paxton directed Frailty. It's a good movie. I like The Warriors. No, it should not be remade. Would not make sense remaking in today's age. Volcano 2, when that happened, is the first film bombed, and you don't need a sequel. Um, Neil Punk, I don't know what you mean about Vin Diesel. Yeah, I know there's a new Exorcist movie by the same dummy who did the new Halloween films, David Gordon Green, and those are going to be awful. Garfield phones washed up on a French beach. Good, I guess good for them. I've seen Thanksgiving. It's awful. Keanu Reeves' best film. I mean, for me, it's the John Wick movies. No problem, Rapid Kirby. I mean, unless you want me to re-review something, I'm fine with doing that. I'm fine with re-reviewing something. Rapid Kirby. That's the thing. I'm fine with re-reviewing something if someone wants that. Well, that's not really fair because Brandon Lee didn't get much of a chance to start his film career. So it's not fair to compare. I don't know, Beatty Cheese. Why into dicks in your mouth? Do you like the taste or is it the texture? Favorite Brad Pitt film? I like World War Z. That was a fun one. Seven's a good one. Is there a creature feature back to the day that would make a cool video game now? Nah, I mean, I wouldn't really be interested in that type of stuff. Do you like Laser Mission or Brandon Lee? No, I don't. That's an awful movie. An Island of Cats in Japan? That's cool. Thanks, Halloween Hysteria. I'm glad you appreciate that. Hack the movies? Well, I mean, hack is the correct term for them. How many DVDs do you have? Too many. It is necessary because you like the cheese dick, bitter cheese, and I'm not a fan. I don't respect you. Your mom should have pulled out your dad because your dad's a pussy. Your mom's a dickhead. So that's why your mom should have pulled out your dad. And yes, I meant what I said because his dad's a pussy and his mom's a bit, a dick. I like Bullet Train. I reviewed the film. I haven't seen much of Amazing Stories. Why would you want a Bulletproof 3? Favorite Cold War film? I don't really have a favorite Cold War film. Well, Eli Roth's claim to fame is also Cabin Fever. It's not just Hostel, but it's also Cabin Fever. Speed 3, unneeded. Messengers, didn't care for the film. Sorry about your PlayStation 4 Video Master. Uh, Never seen Night Galley. Favorite silent era film? Probably silent film, probably Metropolis. Never saw Food of the Gods. No, Doom Part 2 won't, nah, it won't make that much money. I mean, the first one didn't. Bulletproof Month 2 is worse. I would not ask James Cameron anything. I'd ask, when did you lose your balls before or after the divorce? That'd be my question. Did you lose your balls before the divorce or was it after the divorce? That's when I would do it. Well, Neil Pun, making a profit is different from making $1 billion. Favorite ending to a movie? I mean, you mean like finale? I mean, Hard Target, Aliens, like some of my favorite films. Rambo 2. Hey there, Bobby. Snakes on a Plane. It's goofy, but it's fun for what it needs to be. Twin Peaks, didn't watch much of it. Am I excited for M. Night Shyamalan news film? No. Voodoo Dolls. I don't mind the song Iris. Brick Mansions, I had fun with it. I didn't mind the film. I liked it. Take Care Chase. M. I. Shyamalan, he sucks. I mean, I don't know. Has sucked for a long time. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Favorite Stanley Kubrick film? The Shining. No, someone already asked about Night Court. I didn't watch much of the show. Due South, I didn't see. I know what it is though. Take Care Chase. Why would you want to meet the parents for? The worst director, Neil Breen. Hill Street Blues, didn't see. Why would I be excited for an M. Night Shyamalan film? The Ice Storm, didn't care for the movie. Uh, John and Lindsay, because apparently we suck and they're popular. So what else can I say? Oh, thank you, Bobby. I'm glad that Mike, the Choice Voice, got his channel back. Yes, I am as well. For those who don't know, I have a good friend, Michael Keene, the Choice Voice. He has channel hacked by one of those fake emails where you're not supposed to open them, but he had a bad day. It was a simple mistake. It looked like a YouTube email, but it wasn't. And so with malware and all sorts of stuff, they could steal your information. So they hacked to his channel. And I told him, contact YouTube on Twitter. Make sure you contact YouTube on Twitter. He's like, really? He's like, yeah. I said, contact him on Twitter and hound them. And thankfully he did. And thankfully in a few days he got his channel back. And I would say this to anyone out there who has a YouTube channel and you made videos. Make sure to write down your channel ID and your channel user information. And if you don't know what that is on your YouTube channel, go to the top right avatar. You know, your avatar that's like right here. When you click on it, go to settings and then go to advanced settings. So you go to your avatar, you click it down, you scroll down to settings and then advanced settings, and then make sure you copy and write down your channel ID and channel user. So if anything happens like that, that's information you could give to people, to YouTube on Twitter, and it helps the process. So, but yeah, Bobby, I'm glad he got his channel back because he's a great guy. He's a lot nicer than me. So I'm not a nice guy, but at least I'm honest about that. I may not be a nice guy, but I'm a vocal guy. Just screenshotted yours. That's good. Yeah, I mean, pretty much on YouTube, Twitter, pretty much just hound them, and they answer back pretty quickly. And then they ask information, DM. They ask you questions to make sure this is your channel, what's on your channel, things of that nature. They ask for that type of stuff, and it does help. Hey, Wanda Waz, speaking of which, it's funny. I was just talking about the channel ID and user, which you made a video on, and I mentioned that to Michael before. I was just mentioning about how you could go over here, click on the avatar, scroll down the settings, and then advanced settings. And I just told people, write down your channel ID and information. Nah, I'm not a nice guy, but at least I'm honest. I know I'm not a nice guy. I am an asshole, but at least I'm an honest asshole. I might be an asshole, but at least I'm honest about it. So there you go. Hostage is a good movie. Favorite Gary Oldman performance. I mean, he's done a lot of good stuff. The Fifth Element, Leon the Professional. Better to be an asshole than a whole ass. Well, that's true. Yeah, Retaliation Studios. It is. We are a different breed. Favorite Alien movies, Aliens. Favorite Predator movies, Predator 2. Didn't watch Murder, She Wrote. Favorite Cobra moment? I mean, the whole movie. I love the whole movie. This where the law stops and I start. Sucker. uh, Nick Cage and not Con Air, Jonathan Lindsay. Well, Made in the new film is just a carbon copy remake of the Child's Play 2019 film, but it gets praised because it's a female doll instead of a male doll. So it's funny, the same thing that people complain about in the Child's Play remake, they praise in this movie. So go figure about that. Pretty ridiculous. Again, the same things people complain about that movie, but they give a pass to Madian because it's a female doll and it's a little girl. And I'm like, weren't you the same people saying, well, why does a boy have a doll? But a girl has this doll, this AI artificial intelligence, and the same age, but that's normal. But I'm like, wait a minute, you're complaining about one but not the other, and it's like literally the same movie, only Maiden's PG-13, and at least the Child's Play remake is rated R. But hey, hey, Austin Woolcut, Death Warrant with General Van Damme, enjoy the film. Addison Rae, she should retire. That's my advice to her. Retire. Oh, thank you. I consider you a nice guy. I'm not a hero. You're not yelling at fans unless they're a troll and you help out your friends. I mean, I try. I try. MP4, I didn't yawn. When did I yawn? I didn't yawn. I just you a nice guy and a hero. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the kind words, Bobby. Thank you so much. It's really nice of you to say. I disagree. The Wednesday, I saw the first episode. It was fine. Dom, both. Worst movie tie-in game? I don't know. I haven't played much of them to the answer. Hostage for a Day TV movie, didn't see it. Um, I don't know when I'll get to frame by frame, but you can if you want. You can if you want. It may be a while before, but you can. No, Premiere. There's been other films. Do I believe in angles? Sure, I believe in the left, the right angle, the left angle, the Kurt angle. I believe in Kurt angle. I believe a lot of angles. Do I believe in angles? Yeah, yeah. Kurt angle, the right angle, the left angle. Yeah, I believe a lot of angles. No, the first Jurassic Park I think is the best one. Do I believe in angels? Um, it'd be nice if they were real. I had a guy get pissed at me saying that he didn't like this is what speaking of Halloween ends, there's a lot of people that hate Halloween ends, right? I had this guy have a hissy fit saying, "Oh my god, your review, the reason he looked like Michael Myers in that scene at the end because he was a mechanic, and that makes your review completely pointless. And I'm going to do a video on toxic, hypocritical fans." I'm like, dude, if you don't do a video defending how it ends, you don't need more luck than me. I'll tell you that much. I didn't say this, but I'm like, dude, if you don't do a video get mad at people for hating Halloween ends and call them toxic, you don't need more help than I do. Plus, my point in that review was that at the end of the film, it's nighttime and he's wearing the same mechanic outfit that Michael Myers does. And he has a Michael Myers mask 3 feet away. And this girl that was supposed to be, quote, smart doesn't notice a damn thing of what's going on. Like, yeah, I know he was a mechanic for 5 minutes, but he's wearing the same suit at nighttime. He's not at work in Laurie Strode's house. Is he at work at Laurie Strode's house? No. There's a Michael Myers mask 3 feet away. Was that for the shits and giggles? No. So the fact this girl thought that her own grandma Laurie Strode just murdered this guy that she literally met 3 days ago. She knew the guy for what, 3 days, and you don't see the issue with it? Maybe you're the guy with the issue and problem, you hissy fit bitch. A Song Breeze 13 remake, I mean, I'm indifferent on it. But that's what, how it ends sucks. It's a piece of shit. And many people thought it was a piece of shit because it's a piece of shit. It sucks. So you go ahead and do your hissy fit video, buddy. Sorry that you like the soy boy of Michael Myers. Probably because it reminds him of the guy who looks in the mirror. Mighty Joe Young, I had fun with. Well, I mean, he hasn't made the video yet. He said he was going to about toxic fandom and hypocritical people. If you hate Halloween ends, then you're toxic. Sounds like a crybaby that needs a baby bottle. Crying out loud. Sorry if you like Michael Myers grabbing Corey and drag him into a tunnel to have the horizontal fandango and turn him from gay for pay straight to gay. Sorry. I'm not tired. I'm just having fun talking about stupid people doing stupid things. I like Maverick, but there's stupid people doing stupid things about stupid stuff. No, Michael Myers thinks he's the king of butt fucking. That's what Michael Myers thinks in that movie. He's the king of pain, the pain of the dick in the ass. That's what he's the king of. He got a dick in the box. As for Corey's mouth, yeah, butt fucked on TV, Dwayne. Fuck. No, I don't look for. I don't really care about 4K. Michael Myers is gay for pay. He probably does those videos. That's why he was in the sewer. He was in the sewer trying to create video cameras for his OnlyFans page. And Corey was going to be the star of it, but he screwed it up for everybody. He was too tired. He's too tired. Michael Myers jerking off, too tired. That's why his mask was so dirty. Michael Myers getting ready for the gay for pay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Just not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. If that's your cup of tea, more power to you. Just not my cup of tea. I don't want to drink that tea because I don't know what's in it. So, God bless America, didn't see it. Firestar remake, didn't see it. Nitby, hello there. Don't care about new Barbie movie. Tusk, it's an awful movie in every step of the way. Interview with the Vampire. Yeah, that's true. Definitely better than those films. Nah, you don't need a sequel to the 99 Tarzan. It's too late for it. Cole Warner, I don't know. I mean, the movie isn't even out yet. Up, I know it's the same person, Michael the Frank. I figured it'd be the same person. You know, it's the same person when they type the same thing over and over again. But I mean, thanks for the money. It's like the same person. They type the same thing over and over again in their super chats. I mean, I'm glad they're paying me for it, but do you think Ash Evil Dead pulled the Last Jedi? I mean, I just didn't care for the show. It had its moments. Michael the Frank, you're the same person, man. And I don't have to do it. It's not, don't want to. Didn't say for you to do it. There are multiple streams recorded where I said no. So I'm sorry that you decided to ignore it. Uh, so this is your 85th channel you created. Well, no, Miss Huck, it's the same person making 85 accounts, just having fun trolling. But hey, if they want to pay me for it, that's cool. I'll take it. I'll take them, you know. Hey, Michael, I'm doing okay. Least favorite Zack Snyder film? I mean, take your pick. Worst Sandra Bullock movie? That's probably something I don't remember, honestly. Um, what was that one? All About Steve? That's a pretty bad Sandra Bullock film. Private Resorts? I vaguely remember that film. Michael the Frank, that's not how super chats work, dude. You don't know how super chats work. Speed 2, at least I could watch some of the action scenes. I mean, that's less you could say about All About Steve with Sandra Bullock. Although Speed 2 is a bad movie. My favorite Punisher, I mean, best look, Thomas Jane's Punisher. Worst look, Ray Stevenson's. Windfall, I don't know what that is. Favorite Robert De Niro film, A Heat. I barely remember Practical Magic, to be honest. I barely remember the film. Michael, there's no way to do that with Super Chat. If you read up the rules, you would know that. There's no way I can even do that. There is no refund button. That's why when you click on it, they make it absolutely sure, do you want to do it? So I know you're the same person, so it doesn't matter. So, but it's the same. I mean, the same person wants my attention, so I don't know why I'm doing. Well, I'm doing it so that he pays more money. Folks, we do this every single stream. The person says the same thing, either about Avatar 2 or Black Panther 2. It's the same thing in the same super chats. I mean, come on, guys. It's not that hard to figure out. So I guess I'll do it, even though I got 10 I got 10 moderators. I guess I went ahead and did it. That's cool. Well, good. They didn't kiss the Evil Dead Rises trailer's ass as much as they want. Doesn't mean I have to. Yeah, I know frame by frame. I'm just having fun. No, no problem frame by frame. You have my permission going forward. You have my permission going forward to do so. Don't care about the new Flash movie. I don't want to see it with Ezra Miller and his stupid ass. Why would anyone want to see that movie? Especially when they've noted that they're cutting out Michael Keaton scenes. So why would anyone want to see that movie? That'd be the question. Why would anyone want to see that damn movie? Then how the hell is it we got like 100 people watching? I'm curious if this works, so I'll just say it here. I never do this. There's 100 people watching. Hit that like button. And you know what they say? Fuck you, I ain't doing it. So that's why I never say it. And I've seen some people say it. Pretty much everyone like on stream say it. I never say it because it doesn't work, but or whatever the hell. They'll do it if they want to or not. But there you go. There, I said it once. Who should replace Ezra Miller as the Flash? I have no idea what they're doing because I hear now they're keeping him, which I don't understand that. I don't understand why you're keeping him because I keep hearing different reports. They're keeping Ezra Miller. I don't know. It just like I don't. Yeah, the guys at Dead Pit do a fun job with that. I just never do that with streams because I figure it just. I don't know. Yeah, Sandra Bullock was in Demolition Man. Yeah, Diane Lane was in Judge Dredd. Not a fan of nostalgia credit, never have been, man. I don't know what's going on with the whole DC thing. I don't even care at this point what's going on with DC. I don't care. I wasn't a fan of Zack Snyder's DC movies. Ezra Miller should be locked up right now. He should be in jail. And we all know this. I can make a poll right now. People in the chat. We have like what 100 people in here. Who thinks Ezra Miller should be in jail right now? For the people in the chat right now, who thinks Ezra Miller should be in jail right now? Let me know in the chat. Because he should be. Yes. Yay. He should be in jail. Jail time. Yes, I do. Jail time. Me. His genitals blown off. Well, that's another. Lock him up with buttercups. Yes. Bye bye. Yes. 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 Jail time. Yes. And drop the soap. Should be under the jail. Beyond the jail. In public in jail. Singapore. Go to the Cube. Guantanamo Bay. Under the bay. With a bunch of hay. In jail. Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon. Yeah, I don't know how to do YouTube poll actually. Oh, and probably engage with the audience. Okay. Um, I've seen you do it actually. Should Ezra? Yeah, I never even thought of this. Add option. Oh, let's see if this works. Yeah, I don't know. Oh yeah, it did work. So I think. How do I? Okay. Cool. I never done this before. Thanks for reminding me, Silver Wings. I've never done this. I gotta remember this. Okay, who's the people that said 6%, 5%? Wait, 5%? Who's the 5% who said no? 7%? Yeah, the one that won't say anything are saying the 7%. I guess they like people kidnapping families. They like it when you kidnap a family, I guess. What about the weed? What about the weed? Hey, Luis, how you doing? Thanks, Bobby. You need to be arrested and under asleep. I don't know what that means. I think you meant to say he needs to be under arrest and I don't know, maybe under the jail or something. Not sure what you mean, Bobby, but yeah. Yeah, holding a kid at gunpoint is Ashley. It must be either the trolls uh, just putting in the 10% because I don't see a single person here vouching for the guy in the stream. Yeah, I don't see a single person. So I see that's the thing. The polls are just someone's being a fake. They're just making a bunch of they're just making a bunch of accounts. That's what they're doing. So pretty much we know the whole truth of it. So Yep, it's all about the money. Texas style. Yeah, that would make sense. A bar of gold? No, because I would not know what to do with a bar of gold. Ezra Miller, the guy who kidnapped people, the actor in the Flash DC movies. No, there's no cats in the room right now. Rapid Kirby, no problem. What about the Wii they stole from? Who cares? Okay, it's by Joe Virgil under arrest. Instead of saying you under arrest, I put you under arrest asleep. Okay. I would step Ezra Miller frame by frame. Okay, Bobby, that's cool. Thank you. I think kidnap is a lot worse than stealing weed. Capital B. I don't know anyone that would trade gold bar for. Like, what the hell? Where? There's nowhere around here I didn't get for the gold. Yes, Powder was made by Victor Salva, the same guy who did Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2. Yeah, that was Victor Salva, and he was the guy who did Clown House and messed with the star of the kid and filmed himself. But he got a slap on the wrist because Francis Ford Coppola stuck up for him. Because Francis Ford Coppola is a creep as well. So that's why I say fuck Francis Ford Coppola and fuck Victor Salva. I've seen the movie Powder. I saw it before I knew who Victor Salva was. And Victor Salva is a piece of crap. It's pure gold and never loses value. I mean, that's cool, but I don't know anyone that could do anything with the gold. I mean, sure, okay, fine. I'll say yes. I'll say yes. If someone sent me a gold bar, yes. The Outsiders, I don't mind it, despite what the direct. I mean, the director of that French Foucault didn't do it, but the fact he's vouching for people is ridiculous. Roman Polanski, it's just he actually physically did something. Yeah, I know. Coppola paid for. I know. Francis Ford Coppola is a piece of crap for doing that. Absolute piece of crap for doing that. Definitely better than flat money, which always returns to its value of zero. But you have some gold and silver. Yeah, so I'll say that I'll take the gold. Olivia Wilde, she's a terrible director. I don't know anything about Spielberg. I'm sure his name gets floated because he's the most popular director. Oliver Gruner, the first time I saw him was Nemesis. Well, Wonder was that may be true, but uh, you still need to pay your bills with something, and nature ain't going to cut it. And that's the real world. Like I said, I like Ang Lee's The Hulk movie. It's my favorite Hulk film. You don't have to be interested. Don't worry, darling. It's not worth anything to watch. It's not worth it. Ain't worth it. I don't really care about the new Mario movie. I don't care one way or another, to be honest. Pretty indifferent on it. I don't know anything about a crew members that abandoned friends for Coppola's new movie. I don't know anything about that. Ted Lasso, never heard of it. I never played the lotto, so I wouldn't win because I never play it. Steven Spielberg, yeah. No, I did not see Megan. No, I didn't see Megan. Just saw a sea otter flown with a baby. Where are you at? I mean, Neil Breen's the worst director, but Don Fettuccine seems like he's more full of crap. Film is much better than digital. That's why if you have films on film and you put them to 4K, they look so much better than a digital film going to 4K. This film has so much more stuff to it, and some people just don't understand that. Moss Landing, California. Huh. Cool. Need a better edition of Cobra? It ain't going to happen because that footage is gone. Premium Rush. I like the film. The Beastmaster. It's the same as I said in the review, Neopunk. Vacancy. I wasn't big on. Is Human Centipede watchable? No, it's not. Yeah, I know Glenn Close is in Hook. Yes, I did know that. Thunder Road. Never saw that one. We don't need a Rush Hour 4. Worst Super Bowl film? I mean, Postal. But I guess with that said, it's 9:30. It's been 2.5 hours. I guess I'll call it a night. Thanks for watching. Take care. I don't know when I'll do this next. Uh, I have a lot of requests that you get to, and those gotta come first. I have a lot to get to, so take care. We'll see you guys later, and have a good night. Bye bye.